If you have spent any time researching brokers today, interactive brokers will almost always come up. It is often described as one of the cheapest, most powerful, and most comprehensive platforms available. I've been using interactive brokers for more than 6 years now, and in this video, I want to share my honest and long-term review of interactive brokers. I will walk you through what the platform does exceptionally well, where it falls short, and most importantly, who interactive brokers really make sense for. But first, let's talk about what interactive brokers is. Interactive brokers was founded in 1978, which means it has been operating for close to 47 years. Since then, it has grown into one of the largest brokers in the world, serving both institutional and retail investors across more than 30 countries. The company is regulated in multiple major jurisdictions, including the United States, the United Kingdom, European Union, Hong Kong, Singapore, Australia, and Japan. This multi-jurisdiction regulation matters because it subjects interactive brokers to some of the strictest capital, compliance, and reporting standards globally. Interactive Brokers is also a publicly listed company on the Nasdaq exchange. This means its financials are publicly disclosed, audited, and reviewed every quarter, not just by regulators, but also by investors and analysts around the world. On top of transparency and oversight, there are also concrete safety and protection mechanisms in place for client assets. First, Interactive Brokers keeps client assets segregated from the company's own operating funds. This means your assets are never mixed with the company's money. For accounts held under Interactive Brokers' US entity, investors are also covered by SIPC protection. This provides coverage of up to $500,000 per account in the unlikely event that the broker fails or the customer assets goes missing. On top of this, Interactive Brokers also maintains additional insurance arranged through Lloyd's of London, which extends protection by up to $30 million per account. Additionally, under the Insured Bank Deposit Program, eligible Interactive Brokers clients can receive FDIC insurance on uninvested cash balances held at participating banks. This provides an extra layer of protection specifically for clients' cash holdings. As for investors outside the United States, including those using Interactive Brokers Singapore, client accounts are held under local regulatory frameworks, and in the event of a broker failure or missing customer assets, Interactive Brokers will submit a claim to SIPC on behalf of eligible clients in accordance with applicable rules and regulations. Taken together, these safety and protection measures reinforce why Interactive Brokers is widely regarded as a platform built to safeguard client assets through different market conditions. Besides safety and protection, another one of the biggest benefits of using Interactive Brokers is its low fees. Interactive Brokers offers some of the lowest trading commissions in the market, especially for US stocks and ETFs. On the IBKR Pro plan, commissions for US stocks start from $0.0035 per share, with a minimum of just 35 cents per trade. And if you are using IBKR Lite, commissions on US listed stocks and ETFs can even drop to $0. This makes Interactive Brokers highly competitive, especially among the so-called low-cost brokers. Currency conversion is another area where Interactive Brokers clearly stands out. FX conversions on IBKR are done at rates that are very close and in some cases even better than what you would see on Google. This beats the 0.3% currency spread that most brokers usually charge. While there is a currency conversion fee of $2 per transaction for manual FX conversions, this fee can be avoided entirely when you use Interactive Brokers' recurring investment feature to invest, or when trades are executed through a cash account that triggers automatic currency conversion. IBKR would automatically handle the currency conversion without charging the separate manual conversion fee. Besides low fees, IBKR also uses something called Smart Routing. It is a technology which automatically searches across multiple exchanges and liquidity venues to find the best available price for your trade. Instead of simply sending your orders to a single exchange, Smart Routing looks for opportunities to improve execution, whether that means you will get a better price, faster fill, or lower trading costs. There are also no inactivity fees, no custody fees, no dividend handling fees, and no minimum balance requirements for standard retail accounts. This makes Interactive Brokers cost efficient, not just for investors with larger portfolios, but also for those who are steadily building up their capital over time. Interactive Brokers provides access to more than 160 markets across over 30 countries, spanning the United States, Europe, the United Kingdom, and Asia. For investors based outside the US, access to the UK markets is especially important because this is where many Ireland domiciled ETFs are listed. These ETFs are commonly used by international investors, as they can offer lower dividend withholding tax as compared to holding US domiciled ETFs directly, while still providing exposure to US and global markets. Besides stocks and ETFs, Interactive Brokers has also one of the widest selections of fixed income products available to retail investors. This includes global bonds, US treasuries across different maturities, and money market funds, which are often used as a lower risk place to park cash or as part of a more defensive portfolio allocation. For more advanced strategies, Interactive Brokers supports options, futures, and CFDs across major global exchanges. While these tools are not necessary for everyone, they provide additional flexibility for investors who want to hedge risk, generate income, or express more specific market views. Overall, the range of tradable instruments on Interactive Brokers is one of its strongest advantages, especially for investors who want a single platform that can support multiple strategies without needing to open additional accounts. When it comes to the platform itself, Interactive Brokers has expanded well beyond its traditional trading software. Most investors will use the IBKR mobile app, which lets you monitor your portfolio, place trades, manage cash, and track markets across stocks, ETFs, options, bonds, and more. It is fully functional for everyday investing on the go. But for those who prefer a simpler interface, there's also the IBKR Impact app. It features a cleaner layout and a stronger focus on long-term investing themes, making it more approachable without removing core functionality. Interactive Brokers also offers a web-based platform that allows you to access your accounts directly through a browser, which is useful for quick checks or simple trades. For more active traders, IBKR still offers its original Trader Workstation, or commonly known as TWS. This is a powerful desktop platform built for advanced trading with access to complex order types, professional-grade charting, risk management tools, and deep market analytics. While it is not designed for simplicity, it remains one of the most feature-rich trading platforms available for advanced traders. On top of that, one really useful feature is that Interactive Brokers can be connected directly to TradingView. This allows you to place trades through IBKR while using TradingView's charts, indicators, and layouts. Overall, IBKR gives you multiple ways to access the platforms, whether you prefer mobile, web, desktop, or TradingView, depending on how hands-on you want to be when managing your investments. Beyond the basics, IBKR also offers a whole range of features for investors who want more control and insight. At the accounts level, IBKR supports multiple account structures, including joint accounts and sub-accounts. This makes it easy to separate portfolios for different goals, manage investments jointly with a spouse, or even run multiple strategies under a single lock-in. For cash management, IBKR pays interest on idle cash balances once you cross certain thresholds. This means your uninvested cash can still earn interest while you are waiting for the right opportunity to deploy it. The platform also provides portfolio analytics that help you understand your performance, exposure, and risk across different assets and currencies. These tools are useful for tracking allocation, concentration, and overall portfolio behavior over time. For technical analysis, IBKR offers charts powered by TradingView. But if you suck at reading charts, like me, the platform also includes technical insight tools that summarize whether a stock is bullish or bearish across the short, medium, and long term. These insights can be useful as a quick reference or secondary check without needing deep technical expertise. Finally, for automation, IBKR supports features like recurring investments, which allow you to automatically invest fixed amounts on a regular schedule. This is especially useful for dollar cost averaging without having to place trades manually each time. Overall, these advanced features add depth to the platform. You can certainly keep things simple and ignore most of them, but having these tools available makes Interactive Brokers more flexible and capable as your investing becomes more involved. Now, of course, no platform is perfect, and Interactive Brokers does come with some trade-offs. The most common complaints people have about IBKR is the learning curve. Ironically, this exists because the platform offers such a wide range of features, markets, and tools designed to serve investors at different levels. With that kind of depth, the interface can feel overwhelming at first. That said, IBKR has clearly made improvements over time. Today, it is much easier to search for specific functions within the app. There's an in-app chatbot to help answer common questions, and the IBKR Impact app provides a much simpler interface for users who do not need advanced features. Another advantage of IBKR being one of the most widely used brokers globally is the sheer amount of community-related content available. There are guides, walkthroughs, and tutorials covering almost every feature on the platform, including many that I have created myself. For investors who are willing to spend a bit of time learning, help is usually not hard to find. Besides the learning curve, Customer support is another area where expectations need to be managed. IBKR is not known for instant on-demand support. Many users have reported long waiting times, sometimes up to a few hours, especially during periods of high market activity. From my own experience, however, support tickets are usually resolved within 1 to 2 working days. And in practice, many questions can often be answered faster by searching or asking within the Interactive Brokers subreddits, where there's a very active and knowledgeable community. So, while IBKR may not be the easiest platform to use, the fact that millions of investors and institutions around the world continue to use it shows that the trade-offs are worth it for many investors. In short, IBKR is not trying to be the simplest broker on the market. It is designed to be efficient, low cost, and globally accessible. For investors who care about fees, execution quality, and access to a wide range of markets and instruments, it is one of the best platforms available. While it may take more time to get comfortable with using IBKR as compared to simpler brokers, that upfront effort is often rewarded with long-term flexibility and cost savings. This is also why IBKR continues to be widely used by both retail investors and institutions around the world. So, if you are looking for a broker that prioritizes low fees, strong execution, and global market access, IBKR is definitely worth considering. You can use my link below to sign up if you want to give it a try. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you found it useful. Like, share, and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every week.